She found evidence of his affair hidden on his laptop. But instead of crying, she made a plan. What happened next shocked him in ways he never imagined. His name was Marcus. They were married for 7 years. On the surface, they seemed perfect, the kind of couple everyone envied. But perfect is a lie people tell when you're not looking. Sarah worked full-time as a marketing manager. Marcus claimed he was building his own business from home. In reality, he was building something else entirely. For the first 5 years, things were good. Not great, but good. They had routines, dinner together on Thursdays. They talked about their future, their dreams. She wanted a family. He said he was ready. But then things changed. He started working late more often. His phone became attached to his hand. He'd quickly close tabs when she walked into the room. He took a second phone, something just for business calls. Sarah noticed. Of course she noticed. But she wanted to believe him. She wanted to believe that the man she married was still in there somewhere. So she did what many women do. She ignored it. She rationalized it. She convinced herself she was being paranoid. But gut feelings exist for a reason. And Sarah's gut was screaming at her. One Tuesday morning in March, Sarah decided to check something. She'd forgotten the password to their Netflix account. So she asked Marcus. He hesitated. Just for a moment. But it was long enough. He gave her the password, MARCUS123. Standard, simple, the kind of password he'd use for everything. She logged into Netflix on his laptop. But something made her stop. Something made her click on his email history instead. And that's when everything fell apart. There were hundreds of messages. Hundreds. Not with one woman, with multiple women. Different conversations. Different timelines. Some dating back 3 years. Messages like, "Can't wait to see you tonight. Wife is away. Tell me again why you love me. I can't stop thinking about you." And the attached photos. Jesus Christ, the photos. Sarah's hands were shaking so badly, she could barely hold the mouse. She wanted to throw up. She wanted to scream. But she did something smarter. She sat down. She took a deep breath. And she started documenting everything. Sarah was angry. But she was also smart. And she realized something in that moment. Anger without strategy is just noise. Justice requires preparation. Over the next 3 weeks, First, she screenshotted every single message. She organized them by date, by person, by content. She created folders with names, dates, and conversations. She saved everything to an encrypted cloud drive. Second, she accessed their shared bank account. She discovered $47,000 in transfers he'd made to consulting fees. They weren't consulting fees. They were payments to hotels, restaurants, and gifts for his mistresses. Third, she hired a divorce attorney. She didn't tell Marcus. She didn't tell her family. She told her best friend, and that was it. Fourth, she contacted a lawyer who specialized in infidelity cases. He told her something important. You have enough evidence to take him for everything. But Sarah didn't want everything. She wanted justice. And there's a difference. Finally, she set a date. The date would be the day of his company launch party. He'd been bragging about this party for months. Investors were coming, business partners, his family. Sarah decided that would be the perfect time. The perfect time to expose exactly who Marcus really. The night of the party arrived. Marcus was dressed in his best suit, looking confident. He had no idea what was coming. The party was at an upscale restaurant. 300 people. Investors, media, friends, family. Everyone who mattered to Marcus in his professional world. Sarah attended. She was beautiful that night. Not for him. For herself. She waited until Marcus was giving his speech. The moment when everyone was watching him. The moment when he felt most powerful. And then she did it. She stood up. She grabbed the microphone from a shocked event coordinator. And she began speaking. "Hello everyone, my name is Sarah, I'm Marcus's wife. And I have something everyone needs to see." She'd prepared a presentation. Slides with messages, screenshots, bank transfers. Everything organized, everything documented. Everything projected onto the screen behind her. The first slide showed messages between Marcus and his first mistress. Explicit messages, sexual messages, I love you messages. The second slide showed payments, $2,000 to a hotel in the city, $5,000 for jewelry, $8,000 for apartment deposit. The third slide showed messages to a second woman, and a third woman, and a fourth. His mother gasped. His business partner stood up. His investors' faces went cold. "This man," Sarah said, "promised to build a life with me. He promised honesty. He promised commitment. Instead, he spent our money I earned on lies. On multiple lives, on people he told I didn't exist. I'm not here for revenge. I'm here for the truth. And the truth is, if he can't be honest with his wife, how can any of you trust him in business?" Then she walked away. She handed the microphone back. She walked toward the exit. And no one stopped. The fallout was immediate. Within hours, his investors pulled out. Within days, his business partner dissolved their partnership. Within weeks, Marcus filed for divorce because he knew he had no defense. Sarah won everything. The house, the savings, the retirement accounts. The judge took one look at the evidence and ruled in her favor without hesitation. Marcus's family stopped talking to him. His friends abandoned him. His reputation in the business community was destroyed. Some people asked Sarah if she felt bad, if she regretted what she did. "No," she said. "I don't regret standing up for myself. I don't regret telling the truth. I don't regret choosing myself over his lies. What I regret is wasting 7 years on someone who wasn't even trying. But that regret taught me something important. You can't love someone into being honest. You can't sacrifice enough to make someone respect you. The only person responsible for respecting you is you." And that's exactly what I did. Today, Sarah owns her own marketing firm. She's thriving. Not because she got revenge, but because she stopped accepting less than she deserved. She learned that justice isn't about bringing someone down. It's about refusing to be brought down yourself. And that's the most powerful revenge of all.